Hello and welcome to another edition of BuzzFeed Unsolved Postmortem, a show where we answer your most pressing questions about the most recent episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved, which was The Boy in the Box. All the questions we're answering today came from you guys via our BuzzFeed Unsolved Facebook page, and you can see that information right here.
And since this episode was very sad, we're just gonna have a hot dog on a skateboard going by. Whoa. Is that guy cool or what?
I guess.
Was he wearing a cowboy hat?
I didn't see.
I think he was.
I wasn't looking down.
I think he was.
Okay. Should we just get into the first question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. This one comes from Cindy Gonzalez. Why did you think the medical examiner spent so much time and money in this case? Was he the father of the kid? No. I don't think he was the father of the kid.
I think that's a fact. That's
a fact. I think maybe he was just one of those people who saw a wrong and he got so caught up and obsessed with bringing justice to this case that I guess he devoted his life to it without really even knowing it. That's kind of how I see it. Sometimes you could get lost in like a loop, right?
You get lost in the sauce.
Get lost in the sauce.
To quote you. Oh, what do we got here? Here's from Katie Billings. Why do you think they never did a DNA test? Did the man that sold his son pay the police off? If they did do the DNA, do you think it would solve the case?
I mean, it sure as hell wouldn't hurt.
I don't know how DNA works when it comes to testing it. Don't they have to have, well, I guess they could do it to a parent, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Oh, what do I look like, Katie? A scientist?
I guess. My thought is they probably did. There's just no record, and it was inconclusive. That's the only thing I could maybe assume and hope, that they did it and nothing happened. Moving on, this is from Kira Brennan. Oh, this is a long one.
You guys with your long theories. It's a lot of fun.
Well, you know what? I could read this in a theory voice.
Please do.
Yeah, here we go. I don't think it's a coincidence that her mom handed an envelope over for a boy, when another theory says a man sold his son. Also, in the profile of the boy, you mentioned he was unclothed. Body was recently washed and head injuries. This links to Martha's story when she said her mother was giving the boy a bath. Explains why the body was clean and unclothed. He also died from blunt force trauma to the head. Martha's mom beat the boy or maybe hit his head on the edge of the bath. Also, they dumped the body in the same area he was found, but I could be wrong.
I like that. I like the qualifier at the end there.
But I could be wrong.
That could be wrong.
I mean, we could all be wrong. These are all just educated guesses at this point, right? I mean, none of us are gonna crack this one open.
No.
Despite what I thought I did in the episode. Was that clear, what the connection I made? I think this is the closest we've gotten to one that's like, oh, I could live with that being the truth.
It's almost too easy though, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the thing about Martha's theory was they could never confirm that the boy she was talking about was actually the boy in the box. It was just there were certain circumstantial details that kind of lined up, but other than that, there was nothing to suggest that this was the same boy. She could have been just talking about another unfortunate boy.
There are a lot of boys in this story.
There's a lot of boys in the story that had
I have a hard time keeping track of all the boys in this story.
There's so many that had just so many bad things.
Here's one from Brooke Louch. Ryan, why do you say February so weird? I also cannot say February.
Okay, do I really say it that weird though?
You, February. I believe, say February.
February. On February 7th. Did I say it weird?
February.
In
the video you say February.
I did not say February. Oh, maybe I do.
It's weird sounding.
On February 25th. February?
Yeah, like that.
Maybe it's because I'm saying fast.
It's a sloppy word. Like I've heard people say February.
Or do you have to say the R?
I always go for the R, but I feel wrong about it. I say February.
See, that sounds weird to me.
It sounds weird to everyone. It's a bad word. Every other month, so clean. January, March.
Yeah, it's true.
April, very pronounced, very good. And then February. Just start saying Feb.
On Feb 7th.
Yeah. Febs, baby. Yeah. I'm just gonna start calling it Febs.
Yeah, maybe.
Welcome to Febs.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
It's a weird month.
So it stinks. It's like a mouthful of mashed potatoes.
This one comes from Ollie Ear. Can we see a picture of Shane's self-cut hair? I'd like to see a picture of that too, because I don't believe you.
This is the best.
Oh my God.
That's the best I have.
I would give that haircut a 6 out of 10.
Thank you.
No, that's failing.
I'll take it as a compliment. 6 out of 10 is pretty good.
Well, you take it however you want. I meant it as failing, so.
Didn't take it that way.
Well, that's how I meant it, so.
That's
really all I was saying, whatever. Right. Moving on. This one is from Taylor Murphy. Where's our picture of Shane as a baby? Because we talked about how ugly of a baby you were.
Yeah, let's just get these both out of the way.
Yeah.
Were you an ugly baby, by the way?
No.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah.
I was.
Wow. That is an ugly baby. Your head looks like a really dried, disgusting raisin.
I mean, I look like Tom Selleck from the eyebrows up.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You look like a shrunken Chris Christie.
All right. It's fine.
You look like if Chris Christie and John Goodman butted heads together and then fused into one little baby face.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. I was monstrous.
Yeah, that's an ugly ass baby.
Yeah. Here's another question from Jill Elizabeth. This one's from Facebook. Jill, what do you got for us? Jill asks, why are you such utter morons and why does BuzzFeed suck so bad? Hey, Jill.
To answer the first question, there's a lot of reasons why I'm a moron. I can't list them all here. We don't have enough time.
No. Very thoughtful question, Jill. Whoa, here comes that cool hot dog again.
Our last question here, this one comes from Nathaniel Madej.
A relation?
Do you have any Nates in the Madej clan of yours?
I don't think so. And the weird thing is, there's not that many Madeys in the world, I don't think.
There's not a lot? There's not a lot of rooms in House Madej?
I think they're all hiding in Poland.
I really am surprised that Ryan didn't bring up any theories that the boy was abducted by aliens or some of that jazz. I was just wondering, Ryan, was there any theories including aliens or the paranormal that you found in doing your research for this episode? No. This one, and I will admit that most of them do usually have some kind of supernatural wrinkle on the internet, but this one did not have any supernatural wrinkle. I mean, this is pretty clear-cut cold case murder here.
Yeah.
Can't imagine, I mean, I suppose you could hypothesize that this was an alien abduction.
No.
I'm just saying, if you really wanted to, you could say this.
We don't.
Theory could be this was an alien abduction.
No.
If it's consistent with abduction victims.
We're good.
Well,
no, we're good. It's true crime. We don't need this bleeding over from your little spooky season. You don't.
I'm just saying.
No,
abduction victims usually are found in in fields, or they're usually returned.
I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying it could be a possibility that this was an abduction victim. I doubt it's possible, but I mean the possibility, like if you had to put a percentage on it, it ain't zero.
Shut up.
What
if that?
Yeah.
It is zero. It's
it
zero.
Ain't zero. I'd say at least 0.1%.
It's 0.
0.1%.
It was a grisly murder.
It was a grisly murder, but 0.1%.
No. Hey, what do we got coming up this week, Ryan? Answer me.
You asked that so intensely.
Come on.
We have a case that is recent, and the best part about this case, no death. So,
hey,
that'll be nice. Just a good old-fashioned mystery.
With the boys.
So that marks the end of this edition of BuzzFeed Unsolved Postmortem. Make sure to watch this episode of BuzzFeed Unsolved this Friday, and after you watch that, send your questions in to the BuzzFeed Unsolved Facebook page, which once again is right here, and maybe we'll answer it on the next postmortem.
Oh shit, here he comes. Whoa, here he comes. Whoa! Oh, he looks all pissed off because his hat's still gone.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad he's pissed. Hope he crashes into that wall.
Oh shit, he crashed.
There it is.